Good morning, everyone. So as you can see, I have laid some primer on, and we're looking pretty hot here. The first layer was an epoxy primer, which I probably don't recommend right away, but you kind of have to. It's not sandable, and it kind of gives you a hard time whenever you have to make adjustments. So as you see, there was a lot of spider cracking on this old plastic. It was, doing this in spots, particularly on the corners, pretty much the corner of everything. Anything that had a sharp point, it was spider webbing. So what I had to do was essentially use some filler, sand it, sand it, and so I've got it pretty darn flat and smooth now. I've been working on this just this morning for about 2 hours, and that is this area here. All the high spots have been sanded down. The spider webbing has about 90% been sanded down. So I'm going to mix up a small batch of 2K high build primer, and I'm going to shoot this front end again and see where we get. So I'll be back after this. And in case I haven't shown yet, this is the 2K primer that I'm using. It's Pt.2 by PPG Shopline. All right, it's been, I don't know, 5-6 hours since I painted, and as you can see, the primer laid on fairly well. It's about 2 coats. I used what I had. In some spots it's the epoxy primer, some spots it's epoxy overlaid with 2K, some spots it's only 2K. I used what I had when I could. Not buying any more because this stuff's just way too expensive, so we made it stretch. So yeah, there's a few spots I had a little dust and spatter in some areas, like right here. There's a little thick dust or something right there. I'm just gonna sand this down, give it a scuff, a little bit of a run right here. Just sand that down, level it out. Overall, I'm just going to give everything a nice scuff. A little bit of a piece of dirt right there. I think everything came out fairly well. Again, give everything a nice scuff because it's a little rough in some spots. Had some dust blow on it. But this front clip, man, I'm really proud of the way this front clip came out. Like, you don't see really any of the spider webbing anymore. Like, no spider webbing. I have one little spot that I'll probably hit with spot and glaze right here. Right here. There's a little spot that I didn't quite fill in too much, or I might just leave it. It's character. But it looks really good. Like, for what I started with over here and what the conditions I'm working in, I'm not in a sterile environment. Like, we're looking really well. There was a dent here that I filled in, and obviously so it's fine. It's fine. We're not worried about that. I had a little bit of a run on the mirror. Obviously I had to hit it again. That I'm gonna sand down. Don't worry about that. The door had quite a run that started. This is going to aggravate me because I'll probably have to sand that down quite far to fix that, but we'll worry about that when we get there. That is the only spot on the whole car that did that. Like I said, just a little dust here and there. Overall, I just need to hit it with some sandpaper, level it out, and a little bit of run here too. This was a little fish eyeing. I need to sand down. And a little run right here. I don't know what was going on with this side right here, but the adhesion wasn't the greatest. But I'll say for what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, I am not doing too bad. So yeah, I'm going to work on sanding down those problem areas, and we'll get a progress update whenever I'm done with that. Okay, so all the high spots and defects have been sanded out, and it's been blocked, so we're nice and smooth again. Nice and smooth. The hood, nice and smooth across. The lighting is just giving a little look there. But we're all nice and smooth and level all the way around. That might show a little bit, but we'll put an extra coat. The runs have been sanded out. No issue there. All smooth. There's a little like dent here, looks like, or possibly some gas spillage that caused an issue here, but that's all smoothed out. We're all smooth on the bumper. There's a lot. The plastic on the bumper is kind of not the best condition, but we're working with what we got here. All right, we're going for $550. Remember that. Sanded everything out, and we're looking good. Sanded, smooth, blocked, prepped. I feel like we are ready for some red. What do y'all think? I think we're ready for red.